4 soldiers have lost their lives in the terrorist encounter in Jammu's Doda district. Out of them, Captain Brijesh Thapa was the youngest officer who was killed in action. His uncle Yogesh Thapa remembered his nephew and said that the family is waiting for his body to arrive, after which they will go to Darjeeling, where his parents live. He said that Captain Brijesh was born and brought up in army areas and his father is also a colonel in the army. He then questioned when will the government take action against these terrorists?
भाई कल होता है, कल रात को ये मिलिटेंट के साथ ये हुआ ना, उसमें तो शहीद हो गया वो।
तो कैसे हुआ हादसा?
हाँ,
अभी क्या करेंगे, कुछ क्या कहेंगे? शहीद हुआ है आपके घर से।
अब हम लोग तो बॉडी वेट कर रहा है। बॉडी आने के बाद में हम लोग दार्जिलिंग लेके जाएंगे। हम लोग मेन घर तो दार्जिलिंग है, तो हम लोग फैमिली का, तो हम लोग दार्जिलिंग जाएंगे लेके बॉडी को लेके।
Ajay Jandyal on the telecast with me. Ajay, give us details now. The bodies of the Jawans, including the officer, belongs to Darjeeling. By when are they going to be transported to their hometowns?
Well, see, at 4, there will be a wreathing ceremony in which senior officials of the civil administration, Army, Air Force and Jammu Kashmir Police, they will participate here at the Jammu Air Force Station, and then the bodies will fly to the native homes of the martyrs, those who attained martyrdom while fighting with the terrorists in the Doda district. It was tough time because the tough circumstances and multiple challenges for the forces, those who are operating in the Jammu and Kashmir and especially in the Jammu region, those who basically are deployed in the tough terrain of Doda, Kathua, Punch, Rajouri, because terrorists, those who are hiding in the forest area, they have so many advantages, like thick forest, they are, advantage of, hiding in the forest area, but forces, they have to take care of the civilians, and this is what basically, these troops were also, facing. Yesterday in the afternoon, they got information, including Major Thapa, that some terrorists are hiding in the area in Desa, and immediately, they rushed to the spot. Area was search and cordon operation was planned. But when they were moving towards that location where there was input of terrorists, these some terrorists, those who were hiding in one of a location, because there was only one route from where they have to go to that location, and Major Thapa, including the other army personnel, soldiers of the Indian Army, when they reached there where the terrorists were hiding, they opened fire on the security forces Jawans, and in which they were grievously injured. They were shifted to the hospital, but unfortunately they lost their life. They also tried to retaliate to the soldiers, but terrorists, but because of the dense forest, because of the dark, they were not able to achieve the motive of neutralizing the terrorists, but they have laid down their life for the nation while fighting with the terrorists.
If you could also shed light, Ajay, on Captain Brijesh Thapa, who belongs to Darjeeling. His father has come out and spoken after he lost his son in this terror attack. But also, if you could shed more light into the other Jawans, and if we know which are the native towns they belong to.
See details of the Jawans, those who basically, have attained martyrdom while fighting with the terrorists. That is not shared by the army as of now. But yes, names has been shared by the authorities, and ADGPI in its tweet, they have shared that Captain Brijesh Thapa, Nayak D. Rajesh, Sipai Vijendra and Sipai Ajay. These are the four soldiers, brave soldiers of the Indian Army, those who were in the operation and definitely were leading the front as far as this terror operation, anti-terror operation is concerned. And they laid down their life while fighting with the terrorists, and they are inspiration for the youngsters as well. Those who are serving in the forces, they are those who are thinking of joining the forces, because this this is the undeclared war what forces Jawan they are facing here in the Jammu and Kashmir, because this proxy war which Pakistan have started in late 90s, that is still continuing over here in the Jammu and Kashmir. Pakistan took shelter of the ceasefire. Pakistan cried on the world platform that we are not having food, they're crying for everything. But when it comes to disturb the peace in the Jammu and Kashmir, Pakistan put every efforts with the help of China, with the help of other countries. They use such things, but forces and the authorities sitting in Delhi, definitely they will take action.
Yes, also, the Defense Minister Rajnath Singh has also spoken to the Army Chief. He said the Army Chief has been given a free hand as to how he is going to tackle the situation.
Yes, you rightly said, the way basically things has happening in Jammu and Kashmir, and especially if you see the way basically incident has started taking place, the incident started taking place from the Poonch Rajouri, when forces were attacked, when civilians were targeted inside their houses, and that was started spreading towards the other part of the Jammu region. Like in Hiranagar, we have seen that how civilians were targeted. We have seen that how Yatri bus was attacked by the terrorists, and innocent infants, kids were not spared, females were not spared. Those who were innocent and traveling in a bus, they were attacked by the terrorists. That is the dirty game of Pakistan, what Pakistan is basically trying to do. And after that, we have seen that army forces Jawan were traveling in the vehicle that was targeted in the Kathua district, and this time it's Doda. And whatever Pakistan will try to do, whatever Pakistan is thinking of to disturb peace here in the Jammu and Kashmir, that will not be succeeded till the single last man of the forces are here in the Jammu and Kashmir,
right.
Because they always ensure that there will be no civilian casualty in the operation. That's why they sacrifice their life. Most of the time, what we have seen that during the operation, when they see that there is a civilians inside the house, they always try to evacuate them safely and then goes for the operation, and they always risk their life for these such things.
Ajay, also, is there any information that we are getting there? Could there be a possibility that the Army Chief, General Upendra Dwivedi himself arrives in Doda?
Yes, but there are possibility, because I remember that during the last operation, when he joined as Army Chief of a country, he have preferred to fly to Jammu and Kashmir. He was a northern commander over here, and he have flown to Jammu and Kashmir, and then visited the forward areas, and also met the ground forces Jawan and appreciated their work and job they are doing over here, because they are saving the civilians, they are saving the boundaries of the country. But after this incident, definitely it is expected that Army Chief also could once again fly to Jammu and Kashmir to once again see the preparedness and also discuss that how to tackle such situation. Because the situation right now is that Pakistan is continuously pushing the terrorists over here in the Jammu and Kashmir, because they are not getting local terrorists to be recruited in the terror group. So that's why youngsters they don't want to join forces, and this is what happening, that Pakistan is pushing from across the borders, from the fence, and they are sending Jaish-e-Mohammed terrorists, those who are trained in the Pakistani army, in the SSG commando group. So this shows that Pakistan forces, they are continuously standing with these terrorists, and they are just, we can say that they are the Pakistani soldiers, those who are in the name of jihad, they were sent here in the Jammu and Kashmir for the terrorism, but definitely they'll be tackled accordingly, they'll be dealt accordingly, and will be punished soon.
Yes, Lieutenant Governor Manoj Sinha has also spoken about it. He said that there are going to be strong steps taken to avenge the deaths of these 4 soldiers.
Yes, Lieutenant General Manoj Sinha also, condoled the demise of our soldier and paid his rich tribute, because he know that that how forces they are facing the tough situation in the Jammu region, as disturbance in the Jammu region have increased, and he also says that those who are responsible for the casualty of the forces, they will also be punished soon by the forces, and definitely forces will avenge their martyrdom soon in the coming time, because the operation in Doda, that is still continuing. I remember that on 26th of June, 3 terrorists was gunned down by by the security forces, those who were responsible for the twin attacks on 11th and 12th June in Doda district. And after that, 3 terrorists were gunned down. And now they have once again targeted the forces. They will not be spared soon. They will be also punished by the forces.
Right, absolutely. You said once again, if you could, give this information to our viewers. You said that 4 p.m. is when the wreath-laying ceremony will be conducted of the 4 soldiers who have attained martyrdom in this encounter.
Yes, bodies of the Jawans are expected to arrive soon here at the Jammu Air Force Station, and at 4, it is expected that Manoj Sinha, Lieutenant Governor Jammu Kashmir, and other senior officials of the Jammu Kashmir Police, Army, paramilitary forces, and the civil administration, they will pay tribute to the Jawans, those who had laid down their life during the wreath-laying ceremony at 4, and then bodies will be sent to their native places, in different part of the country. So it is a painful moment for the family members. We have seen that how father of, Captain Thapa, he says that we are waiting for the body to reach here so that we can go ahead for the rituals. But definitely for a father, because he's a soldier, and that's why he was able to narrate this thing. But for a common, man, it is not possible, because he is army personnel and he knows that duty of the forces. When a young boy joins army, they have one only religion, they have one family, that is the Indian Army, and their responsibility is to save the civilians and the borders of the country. That is what for Captain Thapa had laid down his life while fighting with the terrorists in Doda district.
Right, absolutely. Thank you, Ajay, for giving me all those details. In fact, Ajay has also exclusively spoken to Waqar Rasool Wani, the Jammu and Kashmir Congress chief, who has slammed the centre over the recent Doda attack.
हमारे साथ अभी मौजूद हैं जम्मू कश्मीर के कांग्रेस के अध्यक्ष वकार रसूल वानी जी। वकार साहब, फिर से आज एक टेरर अटैक हुआ है जम्मू के डोडा इलाके में और 4 अधिकारियों की मौत हो गई है, वहाँ पे 4 सोल्जर्स की मौत हुई है। तो लगातार इस तरह से जो टेरर इंसिडेंट्स हैं वहाँ बढ़ते जा रहे हैं जम्मू और कश्मीर में, तो कैसे देखते हैं आप इस पूरे घटनाक्रम?
देखिए, जो इंसिडेंट हुआ, पूरे देश, भारत देश के तमाम लोगों को इस चीज़ का दुख है, कांग्रेस पार्टी को दुख है। हमारे प्रेसिडेंट मल्लिकार्जुन खड़गे जी ने, राहुल गांधी जी ने भी ट्वीट करके अपने दुख का इजहार किया। हमें इस बात की चिंता है, जिस जम्मू डिवीज़न में हालात सुधरी थी यूपीए सरकार में, कभी ऐसे इंसिडेंट नहीं हुए। 2021 से 2024 तक 48 हमारे जवानों की जानें ज़ाया हुई, शहीद हुए। कैसे ऐसे इंसिडेंटें हो रही हैं? 5 दिन पहले बन्नी का इंसिडेंट हुआ, 5 लोग शहीद हुए, 6 जख्मी हुए। आज 5 लोग शहीद हुए, 1 मेजर शहीद हुआ। तो ये क्या हो रहा है? इस सिक्योरिटी लैप्स की जिम्मेवारी भारतीय जनता पार्टी की सरकार को लेना चाहे, अमित शाह जी की और मोदी जी को लेना चाहे, जिन्होंने पूरे पार्लियामेंट के इलेक्शन में, पूरे 2024 के पार्लियामेंट से ढोल बजाया, हमने जम्मू कश्मीर के हालात सुधारे। कौन से हालात सुधरे? बड़ा दुख है इस चीज़ का। हम चाहते हैं कि सिक्योरिटी स्ट्रेंथन हो। आम लोग जो वहाँ पे इस वक्त इनसिक्योरिटी फील कर रहे हैं, उनकी सिक्योरिटी का बंदोबस्त हो, हमारे फौजी जवानों की जानें जो है ज़ाया होने से बच जाए। हमें दुख है, सिक्योरिटी सिचुएशन ठीक हो और वहाँ के हालात जो है वो सुधरे, ये हम चाहते हैं। और बीजेपी सरकार देश से माफ़ी मांगे और उनको इस बात की रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी लेनी चाहे कि सिक्योरिटी लैप्स की जिम्मेदारी उनको लेनी चाहिए, किसी और को नहीं। क्योंकि क्यों हो रहे हैं ऐसे आतंकी हमले, देखना चाहे उनको।
शुक्रिया साहब। तो ये थे वकार रसूल वानी, जिन्होंने साफ तौर से कहा कि सरकार को यहाँ पर जो है जवाबदेही देनी होगी कि क्यों आखिर इतने टेरर इंसिडेंट्स हो रहे हैं जम्मू कश्मीर में, और ख़ास तौर पे जम्मू इलाके में जहाँ पर पहले काफ़ी शांति ला चुकी थी सरकारें, यूपीए की सरकार। कैमरा पर्सन अनीश कुमार के साथ आनंद सिंह, दिल्ली।
All right, let's also take a look at some other reactions pouring in on this story.
यही आतंकवाद पर हम कहना चाहते हैं कि सरकार प्रभावी कदम उठाए, और जो भी कदम उठाएगी हम भी उनके साथ हैं आतंकवाद की समाप्ति के लिए। और ये पाकिस्तान स्पॉन्सर्ड आतंकवाद है, समाप्ति के लिए जो भी कदम उठाएंगे हम सरकार के साथ हैं। लेकिन कदम तो सरकार को उठाने पड़ेंगे, और इस समय आतंकवाद बड़ा है, इससे लग रहा है कि जो प्रशासनिक व्यवस्था वहां की गई है वो प्रशासनिक व्यवस्था पर्याप्त नहीं है।
दुखद है, कष्टदायक भी है, लेकिन एक भी ऐसा व्यक्ति, एक भी आतंकवादी जो हमारे नागरिकों पर हमला कर रहा है वो बख्शा नहीं जाएगा, नहीं बख्शा जाएगा। जिन्होंने ये प्रयास किया है वो भी बख्शे नहीं जाएंगे।
In light of the incidents in the recent past, proactive counter-terrorist operations continue to be prosecuted. Accordingly, a joint operation with JNK police was launched in general area Urar Baggi, 10 km north of Doda. At about 20:40 hours on 15 July 24, the search party was able to establish contact with the terrorist hiding in the area, which is a thickly forested and mountainous area with restricted visibility due to low clouds and rain. In the initial volley of fire, 4 Indian Army personnel were injured, who later succumbed to their injuries. Additional troops and equipment have been inducted to flush out the terrorist, and use of drones and other technical resources is being ensured.
जम्मू कश्मीर में फिर से एक बड़ा आतंकी हमला हुआ है।
क्या हो गया?
काफी जम्मू कश्मीर के डोडा में हमला हुआ है फिर से। इस पे आप
हमारे 5 जवान शहीद हुए सर हमारे।
बड़े चिंता की बात है ये। मेरे को पूरी डिटेल नहीं पता, आपने नहीं बताया। बड़ी चिंता की बात है और इसका कुछ ना कुछ सख्ती से निपटना चाहिए।
All right, we're getting information, as my colleague Ajay Jandyal mentioned to us just a few moments ago, that the bodies of the martyred Jawans will arrive at 4 p.m. at the Jammu airport station. The Lieutenant Governor of Jammu and Kashmir, Manoj Sinha, and other officers will participate in the wreath-laying ceremony, following which the mortal remains of the Jawans will then be flown back to their hometowns.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.